Okay, let us start now. A warm welcome to our board masters, Hualien Dharma team, and brothers and sisters around the globe to Saturday Hualien Dharma Talk. A very good morning. Let us start the session for today. Today, I would like to share a short accepted master's speech from Heartwarming dialogue session with Siew about pure practitioners on April 28. When character is perfected, Buddha nature manifests. With the right faith, cultivate sincerity, integrity, trust, and truthfulness within. With forbearance, practice compassion, kindness, joy, and equanimity outwardly. We must establish noble character in this human rhyme. For when character is perfected, Buddha nature is attained. All beings inherently possesses the pure Buddha nature of the Tathagata. Yet the refinement of character depends on one's own commitment. Aspire to be a virtuous, pure practitioner that is steadfast in moral conduct and mindful cultivation. Accepted by Sister Su Ching from Su Ching, Singapore. Now let us send our sincere prayers into the 10 directions. May the Sahara land be free from disaster and peace prevails in the world. Let us sing the prayer song with sincere piousness.
In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. All my heart is filled with sincere prayer. From all corners of the world, let us join our hearts and pray for a world of harmony and peace. In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. May all the Buddhas hear my prayer. All united with one heart, let us end our hate with love. May there be no suffering hereafter.
May all minds be purified. May there be peace in the community. May there be no disasters in this world. Let us together pray for universal love and blessing. With loving respect, gratitude, and confidence, let us wish every person in our lives a healthy body, an enlightened mind, and a total fulfillment in universal love. Now let us expand this consciousness to include every person in the world, every being in the universe. Let our unified love make this wonderful world even better. Let us all immerse ourselves in the joyful embrace of universal love. Before we hear the wonderful sharing, let us invite our book masters to lead us in paying homage to the Triple Gem. Let us pay our respects for these teachings and explanations to the Buddha and Master Xing by making 3 sincere bows. Please, guys, palms together. First bow, second bow, third bow. And a bow to our beloved Abud Masters who could join us today. And today we have Sister Su Ching sharing with us as a guiding leader living in Indonesia. And we have Sister Elisa from Indonesia sharing on the love and hope begin from within. And lastly, we have Sister Lacey who will be sharing on mission of Suji media team. Both Sister Su Ching and Sister Lacey, they are in Nepal, in Lumbini right now. Okay, before that, let us invite Sister Su Ching for the victory summary. Kak En, over to you, Sister Su Ching.
Thank you so much. Give me a sec. Just share this. All right. Okay, everyone can hear me just fine now. Right. So last week we had 3 speakers. One is Brother Johar, Master Johar, and Brother Johan. And Brother Joe said, each year on Buddha Day, we cleanse our mind anew. Not chasing speed, but depth in what we do. Still in chapter 1, but the path is clear. Solid foundations make each teaching more dear. Buddha preached for 40 years with great care, preparing disciples for life when he's not there. 10,000 came seeking wisdom from the sage. He taught for the future beyond his age. 80,000 more from every walk of life. He foresaw a world with less caste and strife. Great wisdom calls us to be still and aware, open minds and hearts to truly care. The 12 links explain how all things are tied. Know the cause and effect, the truth inside. Great teachers rise to guide with thoughtful might, not just knowing laws, but using them right. Our hearts, once students, became mentors too, imperfect in form, but their hearts were true. Verses of praise in unity we raise, not for self alone, but to pass on the ways. Lord Buddha taught with no stain or bind, leaving only the scent of truth behind. Neither here nor gone, nor shaped to see. The Dhamma is beyond what forms can be. Just like read to the blind can't be taught by sight. The truth is known through meaning, not just light. A statue is not the Buddha is a teaching tool. Don't cling to the form, let wisdom rule. Buddha's truth was never hidden or new. It has always been here. He just showed it to you. Okay, then we had Master Huang, and she spoke about wisdom Dhamma is sought in reverence. Master once said, respect brings benefit in kind. One share of honor grows the blessings we may find. A student with ego forgets what they need. True seekers approach with respect, not greed. Gandhi in London faced bias and scorn. A professor mocked him from the day he was born. But Gandhi replied with wit and calm thought. Each insult returned with wisdom it brought. You wrote your name, he said with spite, turning insult to laughter, standing for right. Master once received a Guan Yin statue so small, but realized its size did not matter at all. Power lies not in height, but in how we care. Guan Yin listens no matter when or where. Even a young child can hold a great key. Young Cheng En filmed truth from the age of 3. Respect children, teach them their effort holds weight. Their strength, if guided, can shape their fate. A boy urged his mom to write to Jackie Chan for bone marrow help believing she can. If you don't try, how will you ever know? The boy's words sparked a national glow. Sister Darling and Dino and Brother Dino just followed their heart. Now 8,000 strong in Mozambique from 2 at the start. If no one teaches, Dharma fades from view. So let us act mindfully in all that we do. Then Brother Johan spoke about suffering and hope in Sierra Leone. Brother Johan spoke of Sierra Leone, its wounds run deep. A war from 1991 to 2002 stole peace and sleep. 50,000 lives lost, limbs cut to control. 2.5 million fled. Fear took its toll. Then Ebola came with silence and dread. 4,000 were gone, 14,000 sick in bed. Economy crippled, the fear did not cease. Another harsh blow, no time for peace. Despite diamonds and mines beneath the ground, hunger and poverty are still widely around. Food costs soar and people can't afford to eat. 32% unsure of their next meal or treat. 50% live below the poverty line. $2 a day is the GDP sign. But in 2014, hope began to rise. With Titi's visit, optimism grew from cries. From a child soldier, Ishmael Charles now brings aid. With rice, beds, and care, new foundations laid. Taiwan, Malaysia, and more did their part. Shoes and support helped jumpstart the heart. In 2017, mudslides came down fast. Hundreds of thousands felt nature's blast. Now efforts shift to empower the land. Local rice, clean water, all close at hand. 3 flood zones cleaned, communities involved. What once felt hopeless is slowly resolved. Prue Bay, Susan's Bay, slums turned bright, with toilets, football fields, and reclaimed light. From north to south, from east to the west, visits brought plans to give kids their best. City aids with grain, skills, and seed. They just need support to sustain each deed. So spread the word, let more hearts ignite. Join the cause and bring back the light. Okay, Kan for listening. I stop sharing here and introduce, hand over to Sister Stephanie to introduce our next speakers.
Canon so much, Sister Su Ching. Yeah, for the most wonderful poetic recap of last week's session, helping us to recap the pertinent points and the lessons that we have learned. Okay, Canon. So today we are really grateful to have 3 sisters, two from Malaysia and 1 from Indonesia, to help us share with us the Dharma, right? And I believe they don't need any introduction. The first one being Sister Xiao Ching, Sister Wang Su Ching. All 3 of them, in fact, for me, they are the role models of how to be a true student of great faith, great understanding, and great diligence on the path. So without further ado, let us invite Sister Xiao Ching, the great diligence Bodhisattva in Lumbini, to share with us her reading from Tzu Indonesia. Okay, over to you, Sister Xiao Ching.
Sister Stephanie good morning 亲爱的商人金子师父 brothers and sisters good morning masters above masters brothers and sisters most grateful for the opportunity to share this piece from the love from Indonesia. Okay, let me see okay, as a guiding reader, this piece is taken from Kaohsiung online book study about 2023 monastic footprints winter edition, December 26th to December 31st by this guiding reader, Love in Indonesia, Sister Ling Yiru. In September 2023, Tzu Indonesia celebrated its 30th anniversary. On December 29, 2023, Tzu volunteers from Indonesia shared their reflections with Venerable Master. The Master praised the great transformation in Indonesia society. This is made possible through the efforts of Siew Indonesians and the local entrepreneurs. Siew roots in Indonesia began with a few compassionate Taiwanese businesswomen. Through learning by doing and awakening through learning, they laid the foundations for Siew missions to take root locally. Their dedication inspired Indonesian entrepreneurs to join in giving back to their communities. The master affirmed that as long as everyone has love and shared a common directions, peace and stability in the nations, this can be achieved. Sie's origin in Indonesia dated back to 1992, when a few compassionate Taiwanese businesswomen began to lay its foundation. At that time, living conditions in Indonesia were challenging. Sister Liang Cheong from Taiwan began introducing Tzu at the Taipei School in Jakarta. Through this, she connected with Sister Liu Su Mei, who later became the executive director of Tzu Indonesia. Sister Liu recalled that many Taiwanese businesswomen would wait for their children outside the school, often with nowhere to rest. So her home was nearby. Sister Liu, she invited them over to relax. This eventually formed a close-knit group. Sister Liang started organizing visits to nursing homes and orphanages. So it started with this Sister Liang Cheong, the Taiwanese entrepreneur's sister. The woman also packed supplies at Sister Liu Su Mei's house. Because the Sister Liu Su Mei's house is nearby to the school, so they will pack all these supplies for the nursing homes and orphanages at her house. This became the first Tzu liaison point in Indonesia. 6 months later, Sister Liang returned to Taiwan due to her husband's job transfer, and Sister Liu Sumei took over this responsibility of leading Tzu in Indonesia. Though initially unfamiliar with Tzu, Sister Liu Sumei knew that Master Chen Yan was based in Hualien, Taiwan. So to deepen her understanding, she and a few others visited the Jingsi abode in 1993 during their children's summer break. To study the spirits of Tzu. Back in Indonesia, they began offering aid to families in need, supporting both living and medical expenses. Whenever they encountered challenges, they would call the abode for guidance. In late November 1994, Mount Merapi erupted in Yogyakarta province. These Taiwanese women courageously went to disaster zone to distribute aid. Then, on May 14, 1998, anti-Chinese riots broke out across Indonesia. What caused such a violent unrest? Let us listen to Master's explanation.
1998呐，那一年的印尼，因为排华事件呐，社会造成了非常动荡不安。那一年开始，我就在鼓励他们，可要知道为什么会这样动荡啊？为什么会这样的乱象？那就是因为呢，当地人太穷了。那华人呐，很富有啊，用当地的劳工啊，赚的那么多钱呐。可是当地穷困的人，总是永远都是呢，在为富有的人在付出。我就说了，你们要如何呢，让这个国家能安定下来？唯有呢，用爱呀，唯有爱呢，才能安邦啊！所以期待他们呢，要好好的去付出。听进去了，那个时候华人们啊， 要去救济。但是呢，社会那样的动荡，实在是有一点担心，要如何去做发放。所以呢，请军人也出来帮助维安。但是呢，那个时候的司令他就说，我们军人的家属呢，也是同样在挨饿因为呢，有6个月没有领到薪水，实际能不能呢，先安定了这一群军人的家庭，那人人呢才有这一份的精神力量再来安顿社会。我就说，那应该的，我们要一视同仁。所以呢，我们就先用3天的时间发放给军警才开始呢为当地穷困的人发放粮食。
Okay,感恩 Master. So Master said in 1998, Indonesia experienced severe unrest due to anti-Chinese sentiment. Master began encouraging her volunteers to reflect on this cause. Why is there such chaos? It stemmed from extreme poverty among the local population. While ethnic Chinese were wealthy, the poor continued to toil for the rich, creating deeper sentiment. Master said, how can you bring stability to this land? Only love can bring peace to a country. Master encouraged them to give back selflessly. They wanted to distribute aid, but the unstable environment made it very difficult. At that time, military personnel were asked to help maintain the order, but the commander said, "Our families are starving too. We haven't been paid in 6 months. Can Tzu Chi help us first?" Master agreed everyone should be treated equally. So the Indonesian sisters spent 3 days distributing aid to military and police families before distributing foods to the improvised. Okay, next, the key figures in Tzu Chi Indonesian's growth include Sister Jia Wenyu, who was secretary to the late Mr. Huang Yizhong, founder of Sina Mas Group and father of brother Huang Rongnian. She constantly spoke to Mr. Huang about Tzu Chi. On May 9, 1998, she arranged for Mr. Huang and his son to visit and take refuge under Master in Hualien. Just days later, the anti-Chinese riots broke out. Inspired by Master Cheng Yan's words to overcome hatred, Brother Rongnian took on the role of disaster relief commander. In 2002, Jakarta was hit by severe flooding due to pollution in the Ciliwung River. Sister Jia proposed gathering entrepreneurs to contribute together. This began Tzu Chi's deep sustainable work in Indonesia. Let us look at this new clipping. Okay, because it's in Chinese, I just read out. This reporter said the turning point came in January 2002 after a heavy rainstorm. Sister Jia said, volunteers sent video clips to Master Chen Yan. Upon seeing people living on the river, the master identified this as a key cause of the flooding and encouraged Tzu Chi to help improve conditions. We proposed building simple housing. Due to high cost of land in Jakarta, government Sutioso suggested vertical development. Thus, the Tzu Chi Great Love Village was constructed. So, the captions is pumping, cleaning, disinfecting, medical clinics, and the constructions of the Great Love Village. The reporter said groundbreaking began in July 2002. By August 2003, the project was completed. occupying 5 hectares. The village has 1,100 homes. Residents enjoy improved health, vocational training, and better life. Many households now own 2 motorcycles, and over 10% can afford cars. Su Ching Indonesia has inspired a virtuous circle of giving among entrepreneurs, an exemplary model of giving back to society from what one takes from society. Master Chen says, when hearts are healthy, society, the nations, and the world will be at ease, at peace. When people are joyful, the world will naturally be harmonious. So only when everyone has love and work in the same directions can we achieve true national peace and stability. May the missions in Siew Ching, Indonesia continue to thrive and be peace and blessings be with all in the world. So thank you for reading with me. That's a part from Sister Jia. Liru. Okay, since we still have time, okay, maybe let us seize this chance to share another piece where we stopped last round. This is the stories from the Taiwan sisters Witness the Glory of Human Nature Through Disaster by Sister Luo Meizhu. So, okay, when there are disasters, Cici volunteer will be there. Sister Minghui also joined. A major fire broke out at Luzhou Grand Happy Mall in the early morning of August 31st, 2003. Taipei Hospital opening ceremony. Actually, that was the day of Taipei Hospital opening ceremony. And the volunteers who were there, upon hearing this fire, they quickly rushed home. They called for more to join. It was a great fire. Many lost their home. Fortunately, Riverside Motel, it can offer assistance. So over 30 rooms plus rooms were open for the fire victims. The roads were blocked. Actually, some jumped from the building. It was a very horrible disaster. So of course, naturally, because it was this great fire, because some jumped off from the building, some died inside the building, so there were a lot of these death. Starting from 6 a.m. on this August 31st, the volunteers set up a service center at the riverside to provide care and support. They later moved to this riverside motel, which could offer assistance to the residents until withdrawing on September 5th. Over 900 volunteer shifts were mobilized, providing over 2,535 meals and more than 100 daily essential kits and hygiene supplies, as well as condolence payments and emergency aids were given to those affected. A fire ignited by anger spread rapidly, claiming 15 lives, affecting over 70 households, and sending 68 people to the hospital due to burns and inhalations injury. These fires ignited by anger means it's because of this quarrel, this couple who quarrel, as because the wife suspected the husbands of having affair. Imagine, I think during the wisdom at dawn, Master even shared about these afflictions, the danger of these afflictions, ignorance and anger. So it could cost, imagine it cost the life of 15 people just because of this couple who quarreled. City volunteers rushed to major hospitals offering comfort and listening ear to the injured and their families during their most vulnerable moment. Let's look at some of the pictures. Small lanes, blocked roads, delayed ambulance, people jump off buildings. Some died from such steel cage drop off from the building because it was very smoky inside the apartment. They could not exit from that building. So they were at this railing, but the railing cannot really hold on so many people. So the railing gave way and dropped off from the building. That's why they jumped off from the building. So these are some of the pictures we could see. Like bomb exploded. Each second goes to another level. People died from inhalation of toxic gas. The image appears to reference the 2003 Luzhou Grand Happy Mall community fire in Taipei County. It mentions Tzu Chi volunteers visiting Mackay Memorial Hospital on August 22, 2003 to provide care and support to the injured from the fire. On August 31st, 2003, volunteers visited Mackay Memorial Hospital to care for the injured residents, providing emergency relief funds and conveying the blessings of all Tzu Chi members. We could see in this image, volunteers cheered on and encouraged young Xiao Jieren, who was injured. Establishing a shelter. So we are very Tzu Chi volunteers very thankful to hotel owner Li Jingdong, who generously provided free accommodations for the disaster victims, bringing warmth in their time of hardship and offering of a comforting place to stay. Volunteers also comforted and encouraged the families of the victims to find a peace of mind. Those of us who are still alive must be brave and strong. By chanting the Buddha's name and offering blessing to those who have passed, our heart will find peace and their spirits will be at rest. With tears in their eyes and a heavy heart, Grandma eventually began to feel calmer. A volunteer brought her a meal box and sat with her while she ate, and with gentle comfort, she finally finished her meal. Why? Why did this grandma feel so sad? Because her daughter-in-law died with twins. So this grandma lost with words. The volunteer encouraged her. Volunteer said, "Grandma, I eat one time, you eat one time." So actually, they all also cried inside the heart. In addition to the chanting for the deceased and accompanying families during body identification, volunteers also comforted the bereaved families and survivors at the fire scene. This is the set up disaster relief center service center. Sister Luo Meizhu reminded the volunteers to be mindful of important details while providing care and support. So every morning they will have this short briefing on what should they do, and upon receiving feedback, how they can do better. Many are still fearful, so they use so these volunteers, they are so mindful. They use buffet style meals. So the victims will have to go out to talk to them rather than give them veggie bento. So during this disaster, the volunteers decided not to give the convenient veggie bento and send it to their hotel room. Because of this buffet meal, the victims have no choice. They have to come out and take the meals themselves, and they have to eat outside. So the volunteers seized this opportunity to care and talk to them. Like the grandma, you eat one spoonful, I eat one spoonful. We are most thankful to Sister Li Zhuzhou, left side, and Sister Li Jun, right side, for delivering daily essential packages and hygiene supplies to the affected residents. So that's what they will do. They will understand the need of each families, and they will go out to buy the items. Volunteers delivered donated items such as rice and cooking oil for men, received from many kind-hearted individuals to the Hertie Hotel. The disasters affected residents are left alone with nothing. So volunteers have prepared a set of clean clothing and hygiene supplies for each person. Wu Fenfang, whose hands were injured and unable to clean herself, is lovingly assisted by Sister Wu Yulan, who helped her to wash her hair. So such is the tender, loving care provided by our volunteers, including washing the hair and drying the hair. You can see our volunteers, Chen Yuqing, left side, is stationed at the Hertie Hotel, where disaster victims are temporarily sheltered, providing hot care and hot meals. The residents taking shelter at Heti Hotel not only able to fill their stomach with the hot meal prepared by the volunteers, but also feel the warmth in their hearts. Coordinating the registration of disaster victims, locating missing peoples, providing 3 daily meals, arranging transportations, distributions of emergency funds, and supplying necessary materials. That's the daily routine of our Tzu Chi volunteers. So you can see in this picture outside the hotel, the volunteers set up small round tables and prepared a variety of delicious vegetarian dishes, desserts, and fruits in a buffet-style arrangement. Is it easy? You have to remember it's a 3 meal thing for so many days. That's what the volunteers, yet because of their mindfulness and their caring heart, they wanted to do something beautiful and memorable so they can draw out the victims from their rooms and come up to mingle with the volunteers and each other. Starting from August 31st, Tzu Chi volunteers provided these 3 daily meals to the disaster-affected residents at Heti Hotel for 6 consecutive days. We can see in the pictures, these are all very delicious meals. Performance special for them. The entrepreneurs nearby said, if you treat them so well, they wouldn't want to go home. Volunteers understand who would not want to go home. So because because there are some businesses nearby, they caution the volunteer. They saw how the great extent the volunteers have done, so they told the volunteers but we volunteers knowing each other, who would not want to go home? Nothing is better than their own home. Not only that, volunteers also seek counselor expertise to guide the fire victims, those who need such relief. We can see in this picture a disaster-affected family is enjoying the vegetarian meals prepared by Tzu Chi volunteers. Spreading Love in the World event. A Spreading Love in the World prayers vigil was held to offer blessings for the deceased and provide encouragement and support for the surviving residents. Residents organized a Spreading Love in the World prayer vigil for the disaster-affected residents, bringing smiles back to their faces. Mr. Li Jingdong, the owner of the Heti Hotel, shared his thoughts. Sister Lu Meizhou requested Dr. Wang from Bali Hospital, who is stationed at Heti Hotel, to dress Miss Wu Fenfang's wounds. Sister Lo Meizhou also shared care and concern for Sister Chang Lianhua, who is staying at Linkou Chang Gong Memorial Hospital. 10-year-old Chen Yifang, who was severely injured in the fire, was tragically declared brain dead. His mother Chang Lianhua decided to donate his organ. Remember the story of the mother Zhang Lianhua earlier? So imagine. So Sister Luo Meizhu, whenever they encounter difficulty, they will rush and check with Master how to guide. Master Chen Yan guides Sister Luo Meizhu. When she shared it with Master, Master said, just tell the mother, since the son is no longer around, if he can bless others while maintaining his presence. This child died 10 years old. Actually, this mother Zhang Lianhua also lost her husband. Even though they have no chance to live, especially the 10-year-old son, but by donating his organs, he has the spirit is still, he has a chance to still be alive. One of the recipient parents came to thank as the daughter received the organ. So the mother decided to agree to sign to these donations of organs of a 10 years old upon hearing Sister Law Meizhu words. Actually, Sister Law Meizhu, that time she shared her difficulty she don't know how to talk to this mother. Thanks to Master Chen Yan's guidance, she's able to talk to this mother. A liver, 2 kidneys, and 2 corneas were donated in total. The liver and 1 kidney transplant surgeries were carried out simultaneously at Linkou Changgung Memorial Hospital and Daling Tzu Chi Hospital. Yifan's great love has benefited at least 5 people. So during the Disaster Relief Service Center, what do they have? They have resettlement sites set up at a Herty Motel to shelter affected residents, listening and caring, providing emotional support and comfort, spread love to the world's night, offering prayers and encouragement for the community, environmental protection team, promoting sustainability and strengthening community ties. So they are committed to care for and support those in need. Tzu Chi volunteers Liao Junhe said, These are all members of our community volunteer team. After the Great Fire disaster in 2003, we went from having no money and no people to building a shared community. Initially, they were so worried due to so many deaths. Many cannot sell the property because the area is blacklisted in a way. Yet Sister Lord Mei Zhu told them, seize the challenge and transform it into blessing. So from no volunteer in that community, now it is transformed into mini Tzu Chi community. Liao Chunhe said, I am deeply grateful to our Tzu Chi brothers and sisters for their continuous care and support for Tasi city. Starting with promoting means even after they move back to their area, they can continue to promote environmental protections. So through this activity, we bring the community together and foster closer relationship. Currently, there are more than 30 members working together. Tzu Chi volunteers and the community volunteers team collaborate to serve the community, bringing residents closer. Through this effort, as they work together with joy, they also fulfill Master Chen Yan's visions of rooting deeply in the community, creating a harmonious and caring environment. Okay, Ka An for listening, brothers and sisters. It's 7 already. I'll pass back the session platform to Sister Stephanie. Ka An.
Can earn so much, Sister Su Ching, for being our guiding reader today. Truly, from learning to awakening, from the examples that Sister Su Ching has shared with us, it is through walking the Bodhisattva path skillfully. And we can see from the stories, so many of it is about having a single kind thought as seed, that eventually this grew into innumerable seeds, transforming the self and others. Okay, Kan'en, brothers and sisters, for listening. And now we would like to invite our next sharer, who is Sister Elisa Intan from Medan, Indonesia. Sister Elisa is actually a cousin of Sister Riani. And yes, here she is. And for me, I have known Sister Elisa because of our visit to Indonesia, and she has proven to be a volunteer who practices respecting others, just like there was Lighting Bodhisattva, and going around forming good affinities with so many people from Medan to Kuala Lumpur. She's here today to share with us her topic, which is love comes from within oneself, right? Hold on a minute. Love and hope comes from awareness into action. Please, Sister Elisa, good morning. Sister Elisa, you would like to switch on your microphone and share your video, share your PowerPoint.
Okay. Cảm ơn Sang Rến nhé.
Love and hope, from
Cảm
within.
Sang
Cảm
Rến.
ơn.
Cảm ơn sư兄, sư chị mình, brother, sister. I'm Elisa from Indonesia, Medan. Thank you for the opportunity I can sharing my insight. Grateful with Tajia, with others, everybody. Cảm ơn. Let me 让我
Share
读
your
一
PPT.
下，让我
Share
读一
PPT
下哈。
ya.
love and hope. Let's listen for the moment. This is a story about love. You, me, they are so lucky and wise human being. A person filled with the love and kindness. On the earth, everything is connected. The water, the air, the soil, the trees, the animal, and us, human. Life is about living together. You, me, him, her, and them. We all depend on one another. All of us want to feel joy, be healthy, and live happily. And we work hard every day, struggling for the food, chasing fame, money, and power. But what do we get in return? Polluted air, dirty water, and unsafe food. More people are getting sick. Family and friendship are going apart. And now there are more storms, flood, earthquake, and freezing cold. Do you know every around 7,000 people died for natural disease, and 6 seconds someone died of hunger. More than 100 million people suffer for cancer, and 1.5 billion people lack clean drinking water. What to think negatively? Is it already too late? I want to share my PPT. There is love and hope. From awareness to action. Maybe next. This text is from brothers Tan Iyong. Because he Kantong grateful, she writing for everyone how to encourage to take action, how we can awakening, aware with ecology, and we must love for the others. Okay, next. In there we said, we see everything in our around. If somebody sick, disease, and earthquake, still we pessimist? Is it already too late? No. There is a hope. Always have a hope. Everyone can contribute. We can action if we have a key. Then we know love is stronger than selfishness. Awareness is the beginning to move on, to take a step. Okay, next. Now we can understand. Now we all think, deeply think. We can understand the disease already come here, come in our around. How much we do? How much I can do? The earth is sick. I can take action because I know now I can make some enzyme. I can reduce waste. It's protect our home, start from our home. And we can harmony with human and nature So we now know the problem, then we find the direction. Next. There has hope. Will you choose to protect the next generation or destroy the future? Now, if you stop eating meat, the earth can feed more than 20 people who eat only plant. What we choose today will shape the future of humanity. Want to give up? Is it too late for that? There is hope. Next. We have a chance right now. Now we know the solution. With simple start from our kitchen, we can do something. We can reduce and make good things for environment. Minimal the pollution from our home, and that is what we can start to 5R: reduce, reuse, remake, replant, and refuse the environment, pelestarian lingkungan 这样子哈，环保这样子。在这里in here I want to say introduce, because I know some solution with do eco-enzyme. This from our daily life, but every time Master said Dharma in our daily life. So when I hear about this eco-enzyme, I have a deeply inside why I must do it. I remember 10 years ago, I hear it before. I hear it from Turkey, but in that time, I just know that's good. That can be helpful in the kitchen, so I do it. But is it I continue until now? No, because I don't know if I do this can take good thing. What I can get in if I do that, because I don't have information about that. But ใจ感恩 grateful in pandemic COVID, I call her to learn eco-enzyme. I want to know more because first time I know the eco-enzyme from Turkey. So I go to learning. When I know the eco-enzyme for the detail and the manfaat, how to say manfaat benefit.
Benefit.
Benefit. So I think this must share with around people, because this cannot only one person doing, must all people do together, so there is a hope, because the earth is all human being home. So all human being exactly people do. So there is hope for our earth is healthy and we safety. Okay, next. Learn for eco enzyme. I know how to how to say manage or
Sorting,
from eco enzyme, I know to sorting organic and organic and
Unorganic.
inorganic waste. If one organic waste have two. One, we can do the composting. If you or food cook or oil, we can do composting. But for garbage enzyme or eco enzyme, we must use the raw and free from oil. And if we are vegetarian, all of we use food can make the eco enzyme. So vegetarian and eco enzyme is related, so supported. Master always said we must have a knowledge and the field, the right field. If it's right knowledge and field, we can be deeply thinking and see everything in our 周边怎么样讲啊？
Our surrounding. Our
Our
surrounding.
surrounding is Dharma and can be deep thinking. We can choose what must we doing the right step. Now, no waste become a problem. So now understand a solution and we do it and happy do it and can be share it. Okay, can you next? 可以我讲华语吗？OK，我嘞最感恩学到这个懂得分类那个分类怎么样讲啊？
你
分类
讲华语了，我 typing 给你，我
OK
讲华
OK
语，我 translate 给你。好
OK
感恩
我很感恩，我懂得分类那个organic 跟 unorganic 的waste 啊，所以我就能做这个酵素，and 可以做那个composting，因为从懂这个，我能行这个6度波罗蜜。第一个的6度波罗蜜是布施，我一定学习了，懂了，现在懂得这个很好，会有很大的要在一起做才有它的效果，所以就我跟朋友们都会 sharing 这个的好，然后我们如果做了 就已经有它的fermented 的那个 enzyme。如果人需要，我们就给他，因为如果需要的人，他一定很急要用了。enzyme 不能说我要买，我有钱我要买这样子啊，因为我们尊重老师的理念啊，理念他很慈悲。他很慈悲，他说这个好的东西我分享给全人，谁人要学就来学，我没有说这一个两个人可以学而已，所以我们尊重老师，我们就谁人要我们就给他，那个是第一个的布施。然后，如果人家感觉到用了好，想学，我们就有机会教他。然后我要进这个第二的希腊啊，希腊 morality 啊，做一个 我们要做那个酵素啊，我们需要懂它的rumus，how to say rumus 啊？
The ratio, the recipe
formula 啊，the formula 哈，
formula
呀，我们必须要懂它的 formula。一样，我们自己学习佛教哈，要懂希腊，希腊会 protect 我们走对的路，不偏。在这个也是，它一定有 formula 了。10, 3 and 1. 10 water, 3 waste, organic waste. One is 那个 molasses or brown sugar 然后我们的光做的地方也是我们要懂得，如果我们跟着这个的规则做啊 formula，我们 receive 我们得到的一定好的，所以就对的要做，真正的做，不要偏。因为这样子做有时候因为没有糖了，我也是继续做，但是那个继续做的呢，我就不敢 share 给别人，那个我自己用，因为我相信 eco enzyme 它是 fermented 的东西好，但是那个的我不敢 share 给别人，因为他没有用那个formula。所以对的 formula 我们才可以给别人。OK next。第三的嘞是 Kasti Paramita，要 patient 呀，要忍辱sabar，印尼话是 sabar。eco enzyme 我们做酵素一定需要时间，3个月才能变成 enzyme。所以为什么这个也是给我们机会来布施因为今天我可以有 enzyme 吗？不能，一定要等3个月。所以我需要很有自卑心的人，已经做得很好的，他要布施给我嘛，所以这是那个 忍辱啊，忍辱来去等待。第一次做的时候，真的感觉到3个月很久，但是已经做了，我们已经懂了，时间已经会过去嘛。我们做了就不用等，到时间已经完成了，我们就会很开心，没有感觉到一直等有挂碍这样子啊。OK，第四的呢是 diligent 啊，semangat 在印尼话哈，要精进，已经懂好的东西有好处，为大家都会很好的，就有一个感觉哈，这个一定要传给大家，因为那么好嘛，从一个已经要丢掉的，不懂它是宝嘛，要丢掉，但是现在懂这个 formula 啊，做酵素啊。他要丢掉的东西能成一个宝啊，所以就感觉到这个要share 给大家，还是我们一直要做，一直做，一直做。好，我们进第5的。第5的是Dhyana Paramita Meditation 呀。我有做这个酵素，有这个感恩心，有很平静，很有喜悦，所以就这个是对的。如果我做这个东西，我感觉到烦恼，感觉到有一些不对就我要再思考，因为做了就会法喜，还有感觉到已经能达到这个六波罗蜜，因为每次大家说六度波罗蜜要怎么样做啊？其实有很多方法，很多方法。第6的 Prasna Paramita Wisdom。我们懂得，我们要学东西，要懂得真正的、它的意思，它的目的，不是说目的哈，怎么样讲哈？它的好处啊，为什么大家都会呼唤介绍给人要做这个东西？一定有好的东西。如果不是有真正好的，不可能人家那么精进去介绍给人所以我们就学习试试看做，从做的时候就学习到这样子做，会危险，这样子做会安全为什么我会说危险跟安全呢？我们做那个酵素，我们要注意的是它的瓶盖如果我们没有学习做只是懂得它的道理这样子就懂得道理没有 practice 没有试试看做介绍给别人也是危险的，所以就一直听上人说你所做，做你所说因为有 practice 嘛我就以前第一次做看到什么东西就要做然后我看用那个 bottle flask 喝的罐，这样的喝的罐我做不懂嘛原来 fermented 有 gas 啊 我一直要拿出它的 gas。如果忘记啊，它会很近啊，所以就会爆会吓到一点点啊。所以一直 practice 就懂。如果要做 enzyme 呢，我们要用的一个瓶子啊，要比较大的盖着的，那个很安全。你放好了东西，你就好好放着在一边，等3个月就好了。所以就我们需要听人家的分享，人家经历过的，所以就我们在示范的时候会比较顺利。一样上人说啊，这个我们慈济是菩萨道嘛，已经很多师兄师姐已经走在我们前面，他们有遇过的，有学习的，他们都有，所以就我们很感恩，他们一直要陪伴我们，一起走这个菩萨道。但是怎么样呢？如果我们在学习当中遇到情况，我们一定要问，为什么我有这个感觉，还是遇到这个事情，一直烦到我的思想。我们一问也要问对的人，所以就他会陪伴我们走对他给我们的看法，还是给我们的 sharing 会解开我们的心所以说学习真好哈，有陪伴真好，被聆听真好。所以就这个从我学习呀到现在我看到这个希望是每个人都一定要有希望，有希望，我们就有目的去达成。相信每个人都有爱，我们从小爱变成大爱，我们要踏第一步，第一步就有第二步约一个人就约第二个人，每个人约2个、3个人就能在一起，在一起就真正有希望。所以就我们的地球会更好，因为在做这个酵素其实是我们也是清理我们的心，因为已经我们不要的东西，如果不懂它是垃圾，但是我们已经懂了，如果它能变成宝，我们就impression time 在当时就立刻把它来做，它真正会变我们的家的宝。这个是about eco 怎么样我认识酵素？为什么我已经认识了做了？我想分享给大家。还有时间吗？
还有时间，还有10分钟
如
，Sister
果有时
Elisa，
间可
10 more
以
minutes，
可以一个那个 PPT 吗？我
可以
很快的介绍给大家。
，Yes，please
感
do，Thank
恩
you，感恩。
对不起我的英文不大好，所以就学习分享用华语感恩。还是我自己 say
可以，
是
师姐你自己先，
哪一个 PPT 啊？
你自己先，可以。
OK，等下 stop 下等一下。
可以吗
OK，OK，要怎么样写？这样，
？Okay, we can see already. 看到了。
我用 reading 啊，OK，在学习当中，我一直是想到，有一次十号师兄说人间有情啊，人间有情，所以就这个情要薄薄，要是厚了厚是 double，为什么嘞？因为有厚的那个情啊，我们一定是有感恩的人。这一次我就要感恩老师、朋友介绍给我认识这个的，因为从懂得这个，我感觉到我能做不同的布施。before 我做的布施是有力出力，能帮助什么地方我就帮助，但是在屋子里的也是没有，也有做布施，但是从这个也是感觉到，原来很 simple 的东西，我们也是感觉到很富有。最感觉到是，因为用小钱会变成大的贡献这样子所以这个是对如果比较我们做如果我们教感恩户这样子做他们每次我们教他们说不是，他说我就很穷了不能。但是我们如果教他做这个他会变成一个很富有的人，因为从这个他的家里的那个果皮菜蒸下煮的，他就能做这个酵素，然后他自己用了可以不是给需要的用的人用的当下我们会救地球。其实为什么我们要学习这个 eco enzyme 不是因为 enzyme 好，全部人已经知道 enzyme 好了因为从那个很久很久以前，人家都已经懂怎么样fermented 东西来吃，会修久久，它会有很好的菌对我们的身体，所以 fermented 的东西是对我们的地球也是一样，身体也是需要这个 fermented 的东西，所以 fermented 的东西是好，呃，老师很慈悲。很好的东西，他说他没有弄这个register只是他的。他说这个的formula 我分给大家，希望大家能一起做。OK，然后我就要介绍有两个老师一个 Dr. Rosukon 刚才我说第一次我为什么要再听？因为从词句我已经听过了，但是那时只是听到我们来做，它能变成一个清洁的工具，因为很 limit 它的 information 就呃方便的人说那么麻烦，做这样子的东西只是一个 benefit，不懂information 就被给人打动这样子OK 就 stop 没有做然后就现在就感觉到地球今天早上很热，下午就下大雨。这个地球不平衡，所以就我们要做一个保护环境。 OK，这个老师，泰国的老师，然后这个是马来西亚的老师，他因为寻找那个自然疗法，认识这个泰国的老师，然后泰国的老师就说，因为有学生问嘛，诶，老师，为什么你的地图全部是红灯呢？老师说，那个红灯是一定会有大灾难水灾。他看到他的国家有那个电嘛，他就很怕嘛。他说，老师已经知道会有灾难来，我们能做什么？然后老师就带他去厨房说，这个东西能救地球，能防癌，但是从一定要从每个家庭的厨房做，每个家庭的厨房做，才能有机会，有希望。从那次，这个槟城的老师就有礼物啊，有思想中就被心动，所以就他一直介绍到2019印尼巴达嘛有机会上他的课，朋友有上他的课，然后我们COVID-19啊就 lockdown 嘛。他们就知道哦，这个东西我们可以救地球，地球生病了，所以就他们做那个 WhatsApp group 教我们从那个我就学习的，在2020我学习做的，这些认识的这个他老师这个很 simple 哈，只是用三个东西跟一个瓶盖给。嗯，他这里说嘞，怎么样？空气会比较好哈。用什么方法最简单的？他说，如果最简单的呢，简单，我们一定要分类垃圾，分类垃圾最重要的是那个 organic 的我们要分类，因为 organic 跟 unorganic 我们掺全部是垃圾所以就 organic 的我们可以做 compost，可以做 enzyme。OK，然后这里也说，我们能救地球，我们就做这个用吃 plant-based food 这里有些有说我们如果能吃素食，最好的我们没有吃那个动物性，因为会减少的那个煤炭然后吃素食的好呢，全部的它的剩下没有用的，全部能做酵素，所以就真正 zero waste。OK，这里有说the natural food that can be used to make eco enzyme 呀。OK，然后他 eco enzyme 呢，他说是要救地球嘛，其实第一个被救的是我们自己。我的经历，每次我受伤，被撞到一定有伤口，还是有切，我立刻拿那个 enzyme 敷在我的身体这样子一下子就好了，不懂为什么，但是真正它那么好。我最喜欢的是介绍给人是，它的 enzyme 呢，我们可以做一个很好的 平常我们很喜欢会生病嘛，还是发烧啊，我们就做小小的 bag，诶，会看到吗？小小的 bag enzyme，它可以给我们的烧退，然后每次做工脖子会很累嘛，啊，我们就休息了，这样子，OK，时间已经到了哈，希望下次再有时间跟大家一起分享，感恩啊，
感恩 so much, Sister
啊，
Elisa Intan from
嗯
Indonesia. 感恩 for giving us, sharing with us your experience in walking the Bodhisattva path through turning trash into treasure. Purifying the earth starts from purifying our own minds and also the food on our table. 感恩 so much, Sister Elisa. We look forward to hear you again in future sharing. You can share with us your practices. 哦
，OK，
，OK
好的，
吗？好，
好的，感
好，
恩
感
啊
恩，
，I
感
stop
恩啊
share 哈
！Even though Sister Elisa is say that her English is not very good but very courageous to take on the sharing. Okay, so all right, 感恩 so much. And now we have to move on back to Lumbini, where Sister Lacim is awaiting to share with us about the media or documentation team in Lumbini. Over to you, Sister Lacim.
So, hey, good morning,
We haven't heard
everyone.
from you for a long time.
Yeah. Good
Welcome
morning,
in
good
yours.
morning. Hey, where is my PPT? PPT, wait, wait. 有冇似令人咗啊？黑咗。
True appearance is not appearance, no worry.
Namaste.
Okay, namaste, Robert Chong. How are you?
Okay,
Okay,
good.
this one is last minute one from Sister Su Ching.
Very grateful to her last minute one sharing can
Okay. Let's start now. Today, as everyone know, I'm actually from media in Tzu Chi lah. So I'm going to share about this humanistic culture. Actually, today we have a patient training and this is also my topic. So the same sharing twice a day. Okay. Okay, introduction. Actually, Tzu Chi humanistic culture aim to improve individuals to live with purpose and contribute positively to society lah. But what is life purpose? To me, when I was working back in the 80s, I was a software engineer in a bank. To me, my life purpose at that time was just money only lah, for my family and for myself. I remember there was once my boss, it was year end, and then my boss gave us bonus, and my boss was telling me, hey, Lacim, you go and buy something to reward yourself lah after so, the hard work during the year. So with this bonus, go and buy something to reward yourself. So I replied to my boss, I said, I only love money. My boss said, you're hopeless. Only after I joined Tzu Chi, then only I realized, what is life purpose. And the mission of humanistic culture is actually to purify the human heart and bringing infinite joy to the humanity. And Master Cheng Yen once said this, if we can harness the power of teamwork and with technology, then we'll be able to effectively spread the true teaching of Buddha far and wide. So that is actually the purpose of media. Okay, what is humanistic culture? Is a mission to cultivate moral values, compassion, and the spiritual well-being in society. So, actually, humanistic culture basically is rooted in Buddhist teaching, and it emphasizes true goodness and beauty. 就是真善美啦，我们常常讲的真善美。Okay, so the media team was actually established in 2003 and is a collaborative media initiative that consists of writing, photography, and videography. So I'm in the documenting team. I'm a writer, okay? And the impact and outreach is to
highlight the act and kindness, compassion of our Tzu Chi volunteers, great love footprint. And we also encourage public participation through social media because then only they know about Tzu Chi. Okay. And also to raise awareness of Tzu Chi missions worldwide, so that people are aware that what Tzu Chi are doing all over the world. Of course, we only confine to the area that we are doing, but we have many, many videos all around the world. Okay. In fact, they say that Tzu Chi has the biggest journalism group in the whole world, even beat all other TV stations or whatever. Okay, and the media platform, we have Thai TV that broadcasts 24 hours, and also we have the Tzu Chi monthly magazine that spread all this work of our Tzu Chi volunteers. Okay, and how I joined the writer journey, actually it started because I joined Tzu Sao class. And because I thought my children were very rebellious, so I wanted to bring them to Tzu Sao. And we had this camp at the end of the year. Was it? I think or middle of the year, I'm not sure. So in Tzu Chi, every time when you attend a lesson, after a lesson, they ask us to write our insights, and we're supposed to write in Chinese. And that time I find it so challenging, even though I'm Chinese educated, but most of the words I can't write, I cannot even recall. So I thought if I join Tzu Chi, I didn't improve anything or I don't gain anything. I must get my Chinese skill back. So I made that wish. I say I want to improve my Chinese, so I joined the writer team. Okay. Of course, it was a very struggling journey for me because that time I also don't know Pinyin, so I have to ask my children every time, when I want to do the documentation. But throughout the journey, I really learned a lot. Okay, so when you document an event, these are the important things that we need to have. What is the activity? So you have to outline, what is the objective of the event, and we have to align it to with our Tzu Chi mission. Okay, and where is the activity? When was the activity? And who are the participants? And how many attended? And the participants' insights and learning. And one thing very, very challenging about media team is when the activities is over, when all other functional group, it's the end, but for us, it's just the beginning. So we have to, as a writer, I have to rush to get people to interview, and it's very challenging for us because at that time, everybody is leaving, so we have to keep people, we have to get them to stay back, and then we must find the right person. Sometimes when you target someone, and then when you find that they, their feedback is only good and good and good, then you have to give up and then you have to go for another, you have to find another target, so that part is quite challenging. So actually, when an activity start, we have to go earlier to find our target. So we have to talk to them to make sure that they can share, and also must get their consent to share. So that is our challenge. Okay. And after this, I'm going to share how I document a story in Lumbini recently. Okay. Okay. We had because of Sister Su Ching's persistence, we had a very successful heartwarming Buddha bathing ceremony under the mango tree, and we had it in a village that she used to go every day, interact with them, to build that relationship. So we have we must have a title, a heartwarming Buddha bathing ceremony, and then we must have each of our paragraph, we must have a subtitle. Okay, so this is about a story of faith, unity, and compassion in Lumbini. And we have to specify the date, the time, and the location is Lashmipur village. Okay. So the mango tree as a witness, because this mango tree is actually outside the school and it's near to uncle's house who is so kind to offer us the place. So this tree has been witnessed the daily life of the villagers, but on this day it became the center of faith and unity where all of the villagers come together, to pray for world peace. Okay, and this is it's like that. Actually,
哎，share 哦，等下啊，
要不然呢？
哦，你可以再 share 一次。我顺着最新消 screen the latest 那个
Sorry.
，sorry 啊，sorry 啊，
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, and actually this is also a family's wish. And to prepare for this sacred day, actually and this is Uncle Gianni. The entire family actually came together and they helped us a lot. If without their help, I think this could not be possible. And they helped us to clean the whole area. And then actually around it there is a lot of dry grass. So they, we said that we want that place, and they actually work very hard, to clean all the pile of dry grass, and we don't even know how they do it because I think we didn't help because we were not around. And this tree was full of dust, and he even go and dust the tree bark, so that it's cleaner, because all around the area was very, very dusty. And they did everything for us. And his daughter was also joining us, because she said that it is very wonderful to work together as a family for good cause. Because actually not only the father and the daughter participated, even the mother, the sister-in-law all came together, to help us. And the highlight of this event is we actually asked the local volunteers to lead the ceremony. So we have these two guys, Amana and Vivek. They took the lead, They do everything, guiding the villagers to do manage the transportation, the reception, coordination, cooking, everything is done by them. And Sister Su Ching, of course, is the guidance behind the scenes. But they did a wonderful job, And this is the first event that we asked local volunteers to do everything. And we had, actually our program was, the time of our program was 5 p.m. But we went very early because we want to prepare the location, I mean the decoration and whatnot. Especially Brother Guan, I think he went in the morning, we went later in the afternoon. So he actually guided the volunteers and the villagers to do all the setup, set up tents, arranging the ornaments, and setting up the Buddha statues. So we thought we were all set, for the event. And we also have some engagement with the children, because the children are very like to mingle with us, to do something. So we had this 学 and 结 from learning to knowing. We go and do we go and arrange it with the body leaves. And then because in Lumbini the wind was very strong, so I actually put the small stone to fix, so that the body leaves won't fly away, And these children, when they look at, what I need, they quickly go around and pick all the pebbles and put in their clothes, And then he says, see, I have so many, Was so touched with them, because they were just doing it so selflessly, seeing what I need, They just help. So I have many, many children that help me with this, So, I mean, we can finish it in very, very fast. So at about 3 p.m. When we set up everything already, and then there was an unexpected sandstorm, and even with hailstone, So you see these posters were actually ripped off, by the strong wind. And if you notice, the Buddha part is still intact, but the side was all ripped off, and the tents were all blown away, And it was really, really very strong wind. And then all the volunteers, because we were so scared that, our things will be blown away. So you see this Brother Vivek is trying to protect the statue to ensure that the safety, and all the children also, because we have got like, I think 11 or 12 12 Buddha statue. All the children also come and protect, like Dharma protectors, all of them suddenly, become the Dharma protectors. And all our canvas, because the sitting place of the children is actually, the audience is actually on the field, on the paddy field. So we put the canvas, and everything was blown away. And it was so strong, and we are so touched to see the children. They just run, because our canvas was blown away very far. So they were running after this canvas to pull it back, and the wind was so strong, they were really fighting, because the wind was like pulling them away, so 4 or 5 of them, they just joined effort together to pull back. So it was very, can see that they were very unwavered, very determined and very united, and this teamwork spirit. So this boy, if you notice on the right hand side, there was this canvas that blown, and then it falls right stuck on the children's back, So he was just running, and then suddenly that canvas come on the back, but he didn't stop. He just turned, and then he removed, and he continued, to help us to bring back the table. And after that, then the heavy rain started. So we moved everything into the kitchen. Actually, the kitchen, they were preparing meals for the event at that time. So because the rain was so strong, so no choice. Everybody rushed into for shelter, and we moved all our things inside. So so it was full of people inside there, and it's dark. There's no light. So we have to use our mobile phones light, to see things. But luckily everyone was safe. Nobody was hurt. Lock 到咗，lock 唔到自己。So while waiting in the dark, we don't know what to do, and the rain was still very heavy, So we start to play the prayer music, and this Uncle Gianni who offered us the place, he was also very sincere. He didn't understand what we sing, but he just joined us lah. And then he sincere pray together, And at the moment we felt that faith needed no words, because it's only the resonance of the hearts. That unite us together. Okay, so after the heavy rain, Sister Su Ching was so worried. She don't know whether, because we really don't know whether the rain will come again, or should we continue, or should we change the venue. And also from office, because only a few overseas volunteers were there, because our event starts at 5. So the other overseas volunteer who joined the event actually should come later. So they were so concerned. They keep calling, asking us whether are we okay, whether we want to start, whether we can go forward, And even Brother Guan was talking to this local volunteer. They insisted us that, it should be carried on, They gave us a courage. They gave us a courage. And then and actually Sister Su Ching already wanted this Buddha bathing since last year, So this year, when we wanted to do it, we faced so many challenges, So that makes her undecided, whether to go forward. But when we see this Uncle Gianni, we were very moved by him, actually. So after that, we thought of changing the venue, because the weather is so unpredicted. So we actually asked consent from the school nearby, and because the school has a shelter area, so we actually asked permission from the principal whether we can continue this Buddha bathing ceremony in the school. So when the school principal agreed, we quickly start the decoration. Everybody just come into the school, and we have to, because the floor was full of water, so we need to clean up the floor and then start decorating. And you see, this Uncle Gianni, he never, he didn't say anything. Everything is in action. For us, he's like preaching us Dharma. at every moment. So he see that the area was full of water. He doesn't know whether we are going to start with this place or not. He just, keep taking away the water, make sure that the place is suitable for us. And you see, he even make the waterway to drain away the water. And then Brother Guan and this sister from Penang, they were trying to take the dry grass to cover the place with the muddy water, so that we can put our canvas on top to make the walkway for the event. So with everyone's effort, actually, we went back to the same location, because that location is an open space, and then we think we can accommodate more people. If we move to the school, it will be confined. So after that, actually we moved back to our setting up, we did it 3 times, one under the mango tree, one in the school, and then after that we have to move it back again to the mango tree. So our setup was sort of like reduced because some of our things were already spoiled. So but in the end we had it at the same location. So, and at that time, because the villagers supposed to arrive at 5 p.m. So during the storm, everyone was so excited, they keep calling, whether to come or not to come, so we were also not sure, because that time really the weather was very bad. So we waited until about 6 p.m. only the bus arrived. So these buses are actually coming from 4 different villages nearby to this Lashmipur village. And we were so happy, about 600 people attended. And what touched us most is because some of the people couldn't get up on the buses. They even walk from their village to our event, and it took them like maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour, but yet they come. And so about I think about 6 something, then when the sun set, so the flag bearers led the procession towards the Buddha bathing platform, followed by the villagers. So and we have the organizing team, the offering team, villagers, all they come together. So here we really don't know who is volunteers and who are villagers. We are all mixed together, all for the ceremony. And then see, after that the weather was so good after the storm. So we just do the offering, and the Buddha bathing session starts now. And actually here all the local volunteers from the village, they played a very crucial role. They not even perform the sign language at the Buddha bathing platform. They are also the usherer. They are also helping us with the transport. They are also helping us to guide the villagers to do the Buddha bathing. Everything is done by them. So this Sister Su Ching team trained them very well with the local volunteer. Okay, so at the end, the children, adults, all, they get to do their sincere prayers for world peace. Okay, so this local volunteer is also guiding them. And after that, we treat them to a meal, a dinner. And while waiting for the meal, Rina took the initiative to raise awareness about the burning earth issue. And this earth is actually made by Brother Guan. I think some of you may have seen the video, about the process. He worked very hard, even daily walk into the village under the hot sun just to prepare this earth for them to share about the burning earth. And Rina said that this is our home and it is burning. So and she cleverly related to what was happening at 3 p.m. because there was a sandstorm. So she said that, she reminded everyone, if we can start with a small action, maybe we can still have time to cool down the burning earth. Okay, so the Buddha bathing ceremony actually was was more than a religious ritual. It was a memorable story for us, because in the face of wind and rain, we witnessed courage, faith, unity, and selflessness. And this day beneath the mango tree will forever be etched in our heart because it was the most memorable Buddha Day for all of us. Okay, thank you. And I think can show the video, the full video that you sent to me. The to see the strength of the
Yes, we still have 2 minutes. No worries. Still got time.
just
Last
share
session is
the
flexible
video
one.
of that situation on that day.
Please, yeah, please do, please do. Can.
It's on your
我在我的这个上面是Telegram 我先给你的人作业，因为我自己的把我 delete 了，还是在那个什么？哦，I know there are 2 list，妈呀，2个 list，你看有2个，sorry 啊。So 感恩 to sister Lacey 嘛
okay, just share
last
the
minute
video.
also can yeah because we know she's so power supernatural power so 1 to 1 okay let's see we share this clippings of the video
Okay. You say
canvas that were blown away. Okay, this is the first. This is the one that she mentioned.
see the boy. The canvas was stuck right in the back.
Not sure what word, 界定 or 会 that one used previously. All these were used earlier on during the first 2 Buddha bathing day at Lumbini and Kapiwastu. The children.
See, the children was holding on to the Buddha statue, all of them, They were so small, we were so scared that they would be blown away by the wind.
Especially the
younger
one. The left 2 children. 这个是会给你 bring。
这个是这个没有啦
video.
This is just okay, so that's just the gist of it lah. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share.
感恩哦，
感恩，无限感恩 infinite 感恩 to all the sisters over in Lumbini who actually are carrying the torch of Tzu Chi, bringing light and love to Buddha land, showing us your courage, selflessness, unity, and great diligence and faith. We are really very blessed to be able to listen to the sharing.
Yeah, come
Trust
and
Master will
join
be
us.
very happy. Okay, I see Brother Robert. Brother Robert. Brother Robert very joyful also. Maybe Brother Robert want to share a few words of encouragement. Brother Robert.
I look at the 4 of them, they are like the 4大天王 4大天王
Yes, 4大天王 is a dish. It's a dish.
4大天王 4 of them the big Pusa representing us in Buddha land
Sorry, Brother Robert. Meanwhile, everybody on the video so that we can take a group picture. Because I think you're going for the patient training already, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Come. While Brother Robert is talking, sorry, Brother Robert, interrupt you for a while.
No problem.
Let's switch on our video so we can take a group picture. 好，感恩。Come, everybody join our hearts to Lumbini. Join our hearts to Lumbini. Yeah, no barrier, only resonance.
Hi, Sister Elisa. 你好。
Okay 好 1, 2, 3. 好 Brother Robert, continue.
Yeah. No, just saying I think so touched the story. I think Sister Su Ching was the pushing force again. Getting everybody together. Much joyfulness. Thank you so much for the wonderful sharing.
Okay, 感恩大家. So really, we are all benefited so greatly from learning from each and every one on the path, deepening our learning from Sister just now from Sister Su Ching, Sister Elisa and Sister Lacey. So, okay, so we've come to the end of our session today. So, but before we go, we would like to invite Brother Robert to lead us in paying homage to the Triple Gem and Shangren by offering 3 sincere bows. Everyone, please rise. Palms together. First bow. Second bow. And third bow. And a bow to our both Shifus who could join us today. May we all take a piece of Hualien learning today and share with everyone throughout the day. Cảm ơn.
And
Cảm ơn
then,
大家.
thank you so
See you
much.
again next Saturday.
感恩
Cảm
everyone
ơn
啊，
all.
大
感恩
家。
Thank you so
Yeah.